Now the other mark on the edge of the circle is this one here. Now when you first do it, they're actually on top of each other. I've been fiddling around here, so I'll just put them back. You'll see them as one, like so. And what these can be used for excuse me, is to actually break the circle into an arc rather than a circle. As you move this one around, the top one, your lettering will move around to center on that arc you've created. If you want to move the lettering back again this way, you can move this side around. And what you can do is you can move those points to where you want your lettering to start and end, or within that area. And that will help you actually, if I zoom in, help you get your lettering evenly spaced within the embroidery area rather than having a big circle. Now obviously if you go too small, whoops, grabbed the wrong thing there. If you go too small, your lettering is going to start to squash up. And in some cases, if I zoom in, it will actually overlap, and we don't want that. So let's undo all of that till we get to the point where we have our marks at the beginning and the end. Alright, so you just need to be careful that you don't make that too small. So if I put my marks at the beginning and the end of the hoop here, what's going to happen is my lettering is going to be evenly spaced within the hoop. Okay, now these little dots here on each letter, they are for moving individual letters, which can be useful if you have one of those fonts that look a bit odd with the spacing, even though it's evenly spaced. This one isn't a good example because most of the letters look evenly spaced, but sometimes you'll get a font where if you've got an I next to a letter and then an M, for instance, they look really weird because the I is too close and the other letters are wider and look further apart. So you can manually adjust each letter if you need to. This little arrow at the top here allows you to make your letters higher while keeping the same width. So you can stretch your letters out if you like. Let's undo that. And then if we go along to the end here, and I'll zoom in a bit more so you can actually see the marks. You have two arrows here. This one will resize the lettering widthwise and leave it horizontal. Obviously I can't go past the end of the arc I've created, but this will actually make your letters wider while keeping the same height. And this one here will resize proportionally. So if you grab that one, you can actually take it out. Now again, I'm restricted by the length of my arc, so I'd need to make my arc longer. But as you can see, the letters they have overlap now. The letters will increase in size proportionately with that top arrow. So they're the tools you've got. Oh, there is one more. I'll just undo back here till I get back. There's this little arrow here. What this will do is actually bunch your letters up evenly around the arc. So if you're just a fraction out and you need to bunch some up a little bit to get them closer together, this one will do it evenly. If I just zoom out. Okay, escape out of my zoom tool, and so here it is. I can bunch it up and they'll just squeeze together as much as you need to. I've exaggerated it there, and of course they've started to overlap again, but that's what, and you can stretch them out and you see it will do it on both ends evenly. So let's put it back to where it was. Now this is ready to save or send to your machine or save, and So when you've got to that stage, you can just save it or send it to your machine, and as I said, the machine will automatically split it. So what will happen, it'll embroider the green area first. So it will take, let me see, there's the end of the green line. It may probably embroider all the letters up to the R. And then in this case, or it may only do up to the end of the word Ziegler, I'm not sure, because I haven't tested it out, to be honest. But then it will do some letters in the blue area, and you can see this S crosses the blue and red area, but it is completely in the red area, so it will probably embroider in the red area, which is the third position along with these letters here. So with smaller objects, the machine can always find a way to divide them up into the different areas in a logical way. So that's all you need to do. And as I said, I will be making a video soon on to show you how to break up a large object for the mega hoop. So that's what you can do with your arc tool and the reshape tool with your arced lettering or arched lettering. I hope you've enjoyed that. You can then go on and add your other parts of your embroidery. And if you like this video, please subscribe so that you don't miss any more that I put out. And also you can rate the video. And if there's something in particular you want me to cover, drop me a line through my website contact form. Thank you very much.